Justin Fields has his best practice as the New York Jets quarterback. In this video, I'm going to give you guys all the things you need to know about day number 7 of the New York Jets training camp. Today is August 1st. I was not at practice today, but we're going to be basically looking on X and looking at all the Jets beat reporters that was at practice today because apparently Justin Fields lit it up today. And these past few days, a lot of people were worried about Justin Fields. Not looking too good. Well, today he goes out there and lights it up. Arian Smith also is a star to talk about the Jets rookie wide receiver. We got a lot to break down in this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in if you did not already. Subscribe to Jets Media and comment down below your thoughts, Jets fans. Love to hear what you guys have to say as always. Based off all the stuff that's coming out of One Jets Drive, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Love hearing what Jets fans have to say down below. Now let's get straight into business and talk about it. All right, let's start off with the injury news because that is definitely something we have to keep up with. Positive, Braylon Allen, Jets year 2 running back, was back at practice today. He is somebody that was dealing with knee soreness. He's back at practice. And on the flip side of things, we have some injuries. Quinnen Williams tweaked his calf yesterday. He should be out for a few weeks. Hopefully it's just a minor strain. He could be back and ready to go for week number 1. Left guard John Simpson is out with a back issue. He will be fine according to Zach Rosenblatt, but he'll be out for a couple of weeks. And then Malachi Moore has an oblique strain, which could linger. So those are the injuries. I don't really like to see John Simpson's back getting hurt. You want those 5 starting offensive linemen on the field and playing together because that's where the chemistry comes from, is playing a lot of reps at practice. But at the end of the day, it's football. There's going to be injuries, and hopefully nothing is serious with John Simpson. So those are the injuries. Now, getting into what happened on the practice field today, Justin Fields had the best day of his life as a New York Jet quarterback. Here is a picture from Harrison Glazer on X. Make sure you guys go follow Harrison Glazer. He does a great job of compiling all the Jet beat reporters all in one post. And as you can see, Justin Fields had a day, all right? Quote from Antoine Staley: Justin Fields had his best practice of the summer. Rich Cimini's ESPN: Justin Fields' best practice. Zach Rosenblatt of The Athletic: Justin Fields is having the best practice of camp. And then Nick Faria, his quote says, this is the kind of practice that can bring the Jets confidence in Justin Fields can become more than just a stopgap. Accurate, decisive, and smart. This is the kind of day that shows he has it in him. Such an important sign of growth today. So shout out to all the beat reporters for giving us this awesome analysis and reporting about what happened at practice today. But this is a positive right here because, you know, I'll be honest, yesterday at practice, I was there. I was not impressed by Justin Fields. He didn't really look great, didn't look terrible either. And then Brian Costello of the NY Post, he's out there in his podcast, like saying that Justin Fields is looking really bad, and everybody took that quote, and he's a giant question mark, and now everyone's like, Justin Fields stinks. I'm not reading too much into even this good day of practice, just like I'm not reading into the bad days of practice. You got to be even when it comes to the quarterback position of Justin Fields, and you have to add context to what's going on the practice field. This is a brand new system that he's learning, brand new coaching staff. Everything's new for him. Everything's new for the coaches. Everything's fresh. So there's going to be bad days, and there's going to be days where everything clicks, and it's a matter of, can they learn from their mistakes and keep up the momentum? So it's definitely a positive here that Justin Fields is going out there making some plays because you want him to be able to get confidence. He had another touchdown throw to Mason Taylor. I think that's like 4 straight practices where Mason Taylor got in the end zone. I mean, guys, buy your stock in Mason Taylor. If you're drafting in fantasy football, I would recommend getting Mason Taylor because he's going to be a red zone threat from Justin Fields, and it's cool to see him getting in the action. But the star today from a playmaking standpoint was rookie wide receiver Arian Smith. And I was able to take a picture with Arian Smith yesterday. He was kind enough. Saw him like sign autographs. I'm like, yo, Arian, can we take a pic? Took a quick selfie with him. And Arian Smith apparently had a really big day today. Here's another graphic that Harrison Glazer made of Arian Smith and all the Jets beat reporters. Here's Zach Rosenblatt saying, Tyrod Taylor just hit Arian Smith on a crosser, a little high, but Smith did a good job of going up and getting it. The rookie's having a really nice day. Taylor just hit Arian Smith for a 20 to 25-yard touchdown. Smith burned his corner and made a great play on the ball. Nick Faria adds, Justin Fields drops a dime to Arian Smith, who beat Sauce Gardner down the sideline. That was beautiful. And then Brian Costello said, great day for the rookie wide receiver Arian Smith, making a lot of catches and showing he can separate. This is massive because you talk about the wide receiver position. You got people saying, Richie, the Jets should go after Terry McLaurin. I went live last night about that breaking news. I know the Jets are like favored according to some sports books that we can land Terry McLaurin. I really don't think the Jets are going to go after Terry. I could be wrong, of course. But I think a guy like Arian Smith he should excite you if you're a Jets fan. And you heard Aaron Glenn after the practice today. Yeah, apparently he can't catch according to you guys, right? Everybody blew up the he can't catch in college narrative to the point where he's not going to be able to ever catch the football. And he's got a long way to go, but it's definitely a positive to see him beat Sauce Gardner down the sideline. I mean, Sauce is a very good corner in this league, as we know, and you got a rookie like that being able to beat him with pure speed. That's a plus. And he has the traits that you want at a wide receiver number 2. The speed. He's got to be able to separate a little bit. And according to Aaron Glenn, what he's impressed with the most with Arian Smith, his ability to go get the contested balls. And that would be huge. If he can go out there and make some big plays when the ball's thrown up and he's got to, make that 50-50 ball catch. I mean, he's long and lengthy and has blazing speed. And he's got so much upside if he could put it all together. So big time positive to see Arian Smith having a day. And it just really goes to show you that this is somebody to watch out for. Malachi Corley is a guy that's trying to make this roster, and there's not a lot of buzz around him. He did have a good play today at practice, apparently, with the third team. But Arian Smith should ease the pain of Jets fans realizing that Malachi Corley may not have a position here. And I'm not writing off Corley at all. I think that there is still, 3 preseason games and a long way of training camp for him to prove himself. But there's 2 guys on this offense that we're talking about in today's video from a playmaking standpoint, and both of them are rookies. That's fantastic. Mason Taylor is our tight end number 1, and Arian Smith is emerging as a real weapon at wide receiver because we need a number 2 and number 3 guy to step up next to Garrett Wilson. We have optimism of Josh Reynolds. We have somewhat, I don't really think Jets fans have any optimism of Allen Lazard, but my point is, we need that really young, dynamic weapon next to Garrett Wilson. It seems like Arian Smith is fitting the bill of being that. So really awesome to see Arian Smith becoming an absolute dog before our very eyes. Really, really fun to watch that come to fruition. You guys let me know your thoughts about Arian Smith because it is awesome. Now, I want to talk about Aaron Glenn a little bit because the Jets released a mic'd up, video of him. So you get to see a little bit of Aaron Glenn on the football field. And the one piece that I want to show you guys is Aaron Glenn talking to Breece Hall because I think this is interesting. You heard Aaron Glenn on the practice field go up to Breece Hall after he caught a touchdown from Justin Fields, and he basically is like, that's where we're going to open up your game this whole year. That's an effing mismatch, all right? So take a listen to what Aaron Glenn had to say to Breece Hall.
That's where we're going to open your game up this whole year. You know what I'm saying? Not just running the ball, but being able to do something like that. You dig what I'm saying? That's where your game going to open up, bro. Because it's a mismatch. Take you on anybody out there, any safety or linebacker. There we go. All good.
So there you have it. You see the intensity of Aaron Glenn on the football field. It's definitely something that the Jets are going to be utilizing as Breece Hall, not just as a running back, but as of a weapon out of the backfield. I think that Braylon Allen may even lead the Jets in carries, but Breece Hall is going to absolutely eat out of the backfield in terms of the receiving threat. There's nothing wrong with that at all. He's a mismatch nightmare. You line up Breece Hall against a linebacker or a safety, he could definitely win that battle 9 times out of 10, in my opinion. So love to see that, and that's really my thoughts of practice today. I'm going to be there tomorrow, and apologies for this video coming out a little bit later than usual in the day. I had something come up this morning, but all is good. Make sure you guys hit the like button and comment your thoughts, and comment a plain emoji if you stayed into the end of the video. Love breaking down practice, and shout out to all the beat reporters for all the great stuff that they're providing us Jets fans, so we know what's going on at practice. And again, I will be there tomorrow for the green and white scrimmage. Shout out to Justin Fields and Arian Smith and Mason Taylor, the stars of today's practice. I'll see you guys next time, and let's go Jets. Peace.